तो हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। तो आज हम लोग पढ़ने जा रहे हैं सिंथेसिस ऑफ ग्लूकोकॉर्टिकोइड। एज वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस दैट जोना फेसिकुलेटा secretes glucocorticoids hormones. The prime glucocorticoids are cortisols and others are cortisones and 11-deoxycortisols. So let's discuss about the synthesis of glucocorticoid. As we have already discussed in my previous classes that cholesterol is the precursor of all steroid hormones. So cholesterol is acted upon by the enzyme 2022 desmolase in the presence of oxygen and NADPH and is converted into the product pregnenolone. The pregnenolone is now acted by the enzyme 17 alpha hydroxylase and gets converted into 17 hydroxypregnenolone. So what happens here? Let's discuss. Pregnenolone in the presence of 17 alpha hydroxylase. क्या होता है? अब इसमें जो 17th पोजीशन है उसमें क्या हो जाता है? हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप आके ऐड हो जाता है. ये 17 पोजीशन, this is the 17 positions, and here we can see the hydroxyl group has attached to this pregnenolone and had formed 17 hydroxypregnenolone. Otherwise, this pregnenolone can be acted upon by the enzyme 3-beta-HSD, that is hydroxysteroid dehydrogenase and delta 4,5 isomerase, and gets converted into progesterone. So what does 3-beta-HSD do is that 3-beta-HSD converts the hydroxyl group into the ketone group. So we can see here the keto group in third position. And what does delta 4,5 isomerase do? The delta 4,5 isomerase shifts the double bond of B ring to A ring. As we can see, the double bond here present in this pregnenolone is shifted in A ring. Here we can see A ring. So now the formed progesterone is acted upon by the enzyme 17 alpha hydroxylase. So what happens? In 17 position hydroxyl groups get attached and it forms 17 hydroxyl progesterone. Also the 17 hydroxy pregnenolone is acted upon by the enzyme 3-beta-HSD and delta 4,5 isomerase and forms 17 hydroxy progesterone. Now this 3-beta-HSD, as we have already discussed, this converts the hydroxyl group present in the third carbon to the keto group, and delta 4,5 isomerase shifts the double bond of B ring to A ring. Now the 17 hydroxyprogesterone moves from mitochondria to the endoplasmic reticulum. Why does it move from mitochondria to endoplasmic reticulum? Because the 21 alpha hydroxylase enzyme is present in endoplasmic reticulum. For further conversion, the 17 hydroxyprogesterone moves into the endoplasmic reticulum and is acted upon by the enzyme 21 alpha hydroxylase and it forms 11-deoxycortisol. So why we give this name 11-deoxycortisol? Before 11-deoxycortisol, scientists had discovered cortisol. So look at this position, 11 position. Let's observe this 11 position here. Here hydroxyl group is present. So look this 11 position. Here no hydroxyl group is present. So what happened? Because of discovery of cortisol, at first we gave this name 11-deoxycortisol. So in the presence of 21 alpha hydroxylase, 17 hydroxyprogesterone is converted into 11-deoxycortisol. Now this 11-deoxycortisol is acted upon by the enzyme 11-beta-hydroxylase. So this enzyme is present in mitochondria. So from endoplasmic reticulum, now it again moves to mitochondria and is acted upon by the enzyme 11-beta-hydroxylase and forms cortisols. So at last, summarize the synthesis. So what happens is that pregnenolone, first let's talk about cholesterol. Cholesterol is acted upon by the enzyme 20-22 desmolase and forms pregnenolone. The form pregnenolone is acted by the enzyme 3-beta-HSD and delta 4,5 isomerase and form progesterone. Now the form progesterone is acted by the enzyme 17-hydroxylase and it forms 17-hydroxyprogesterone. 17-hydroxyprogesterone in the presence of 21-hydroxylase forms 11-deoxycortisol. The formed 11-deoxycortisols in the presence of 11-beta-hydroxylase, it gets converted into cortisol. So for today this much. Hope you guys like my video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel, and for the further updates press the bell icons. Get connected.